Hello, Capricorn. Tarot messages for you for the week. Let's see what Capricorn needs to know for the week. Oh, yeah, that's it right there. Timeout. Okay. Maybe you need a timeout or something in your life needs a timeout from you. We're going to find out more about what that means. Bottom of the deck, though, is perseverance. So, yeah, Capricorn. What a Capricornian word. Perseverance. The desire to keep going, right? To not give up. To push through the pain. I'm not going to take that one. Capricorn, please. Or that one. I don't want a card that somebody else got. Let's see. But I did get assistance is at hand and let your love flow. Show love and compassion. Okay, that's a better one. Angel of Mount Shasta. Why? I think the tarot is going to give us more information here, because if you're who are you showing love and compassion to? I mean, if you need a timeout, that's you, right? You need to show love and compassion to yourself. But also, if you're asking for a timeout, if you're asking for a break from someone, that's also, there's also the need there to show love and compassion and kindness, like, because you don't want to do it in a way that's mean, right? At the end of the day, the Chariot. The Sun, Six of Wands, the Fool on the bottom. This is kind of similar to Sagittarius. Honestly, this is kind of similar to Sagittarian energy. But for you, it's like your chi, your life force energy, okay? You're running out. You're running on empty. Capricorn, out of the, God, I don't know how many, over the last 7 years now. Holy crap. Between my old channel and this channel, 7 years of doing tarot readings for clients and for people. And let me tell you, I don't know how many times I have to tell a Capricorn to not push too hard. You're gonna burn out. Don't burn out. Don't burn out. Your life force energy you're running on empty. That's the thing that I like to tell Capricorns, apparently. You're running on empty. Or you're about to. You're approaching that, the light is on. The gas light is on. Like big time. Like hardcore. Victory and success and triumph is great, but you can't enjoy it if you're burnt out. It's you. You need a timeout. You need to show yourself love and compassion. You need a timeout. You need a vacation. You need to go somewhere. You need to go somewhere. But there's also a message here of like changing the direction of something to start something new. I will say that. Yeah, it could be a new job, new skill. Ooh. You don't have to tell everybody either, right? You don't have nobody needs to know your business. Not everybody needs to know your business. Let me say it that way. Not nobody, but not everybody needs to know your business. You just do whatever you need to do to put your life back on track, to put it in a direction where you feel more energized, you feel more happy, you feel more alive, you feel more grounded. High Priestess, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot on the table about just, you don't need to do it loudly and boldly. It doesn't have to be this big thing, because it's a big thing for you, and that's all that matters. Do you know what I mean? The Chariot again. What does this one say? Nothing. This one doesn't say anything. The Unstoppable Vessel. You are an unstoppable force. When the world needed a warrior, he stepped into the breach. A lot of people are getting this Nine of Swords. Yeah, fast-thinking action. That's the problem, though. I think you've been moving too fast. Life has been moving way too fast. Slow down. Okay? You're still going where you need to go. You don't need to rush. You don't need to... You don't need to just jump at every opportunity, because it's almost like FOMO. You know? You feel like you constantly have to do something. Like constantly have to do something. Otherwise it's wasted time. I personally understand that. Okay? I get it. I'm like that too. The need to really take stock of your life and see like, look, I can't keep pushing myself to the point where I'm running on empty, because eventually what happens when you really run out of gas, the car shuts down, right? Unfortunately, that can come up as physical issues sometimes. You ever notice, like, if you start working yourself too hard, you get sick? There's a reason for that, right? Okay? That's all I'm saying, Capricorn. You pay attention to your body. I don't know why that's coming up right now, but pay attention to your body's signals. That's good advice for anybody at any given time. If your body's telling you something, listen to it, right? Go out and have fun. That 3 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. You have, let me say it this way. You have skipped out on too many social things because you either had to say no or you were like, I don't have time for that. Who has time for that? I have to do this, I have to do that. I've got this project due. I've got that deadline that's coming up. I've got to get that done before that day. I have the kids to take care of. I have the house to take care of. I have the spouse to take care of. Whatever. You're always doing something. What happened to just having a good time with your friends? It doesn't have to be to go out either, you know? Maybe you're a gamer. You can just get on the computer and game a little bit with your friends, with your online friends. You know what I mean? You don't have to go crazy and go hard all the time. Intuitively, I think you know. I think you know that you aren't as energized as you used to be. You're tired. You're feeling very tired this week. Those Red Bulls aren't going to do anything. You know, you got to get more vitamin F for fun. That's what I want to say. Again, this is kind of similar to Sagittarius in that way, but for you, it's more because you've been working yourself too hard. Literally. Look, the Hermit. You need a time out to yourself. Maybe this is also like just needing some alone time. Maybe you have been socializing too much. I'll go back to that because I didn't think about that. But with this Hermit card coming up now, maybe it's too much socializing, especially if you've got a lot of work stuff going on, like a lot of work conferences, work meetings, working 65 hours a week. That's too much socializing right there. So maybe you just need some alone time to reflect and to rest. I hope that helped, Capricorn. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.